interesting. I'll stop the predictions 2 minutes in.
When you've been here this long, nothing and everything makes sense.
Alright, and immediately, actually, we're seeing the beacon come out there from Lure, which is actually not a bad idea, because right, you've got no weaponry to fight it off with immediately on the spawn. So Lucky does manage to not take too much damage from it. Just hiding here on this rockets, preventing Lure from pushing. You're going to opt to edge to the other side of the map, and doesn't want to get into a too scrappy fight too early on. Right now, predictions exactly bang on 50-50. That's pretty much how I'm feeling about this map as well. Both players just going to fall back to their items. And Lucky's now heard that, right? So he's got full idea of when these items are going to be coming up. Can he do anything with it? There's not much of a split between the two items. And this quiet play up and center pulls the rail out. Potentially does give Lure a chance to get up in here. The rockets from Lure are strong. Forcing Lucky back with both players about the same stack after that engagement. Bang on, and I think we're going to probably see... Oh, the beacon comes out. And lucky for Lure, actually. He was still visible during the shot, but wow, what a great rocket! As Lure drops down, sending one off, and it hits Lucky right in the face.
Yeah, both players respecting each other. Not really going out. Like, RRLUCKY could have orbed in while Lure was using the peeker.
Well, I don't believe these two have played each other very much, so it is pretty common you see, you know, when two new players play each other, that is, you know, a bit of that sort of first 2-3 minutes of sort of feeling each other out, seeing where you can and can't, you know, push the ground. And so I reckon after probably about the 2 minute mark, so 2 and 3 minute mark, we might start to see this game open up, especially if you're going to hit shots like that. And Lure, he actually leaves the heavy up now. He wants to try and... There we go, got a great delay on it now as well. And gonna put himself straight over on this mega side.
Yeah, great. Routing.
And yeah, he's pushed Lucky off this item. And another rail again. Lure just not missing his shots. This is what I was saying before. Like, Lure was looking strong and he's hitting so much damage in these fights. And that will give Lure the information where Lucky is. And
yeah,
Lure, he knows the time it is, and you can't hang on.
So the delay was actually the setup for this first track from Lure. Great play.
And now he's left himself in a fantastic position to keep this going, right? He took no damage in that fight. Lucky was in no position to try and engage. And beautiful rocket though there from Lucky. Question is, can he keep the damage up? And the answer is yes, with 2 follow-up rails. And Lure, wow, how quickly that stacks when I think
It is almost it's almost like the one who we are not following is hitting all the rails.
The orb comes in and oh, a bit of a scrappy fight towards the end there. Both players were so low. Nothing's connected, and through the TP, Lure is the one to finally finish it off. And oh, interesting here, the shoddy push, and honestly that almost worked.
Yeah, not dispatch.
Oh, Lucky still pushing in aggressively. He wants to take his fights, and with rockets like that, fair enough. Like, good kill there from him. Honestly, I think he just caught Lure off guard in that situation. Lure was not prepared for him to just come barreling at him so quick. The question is, can he get into position on this item? He cannot. Lure. He's going to set up there. Still doesn't really have the weapons to fight this, though. He's got the LG, and unfortunately for Lucky, he's got pushes right in on the weapon. And the beaker brushes against his head, but it doesn't actually explode.
Yeah, Lucky not really prepared for that double back from Lure, but does get out pretty much unscathed. Our next fight will be for this heavy. Lure dropping down, eating 2 rails. Is there a third? Yes, there is.
For a fight?
So this is once Lucky gets in gear. This is why the visor was banned against Lucky. Once he gets in aim, he's aiming. His rail it will be on point, and nice LG as well.
Enough. Stay down.
During that ammo as well. And Lucky right now just looking really strong. Like, both of these players have had like moments of extreme brilliance, right? They've hit everything. And the question is, who can keep it up? And who can make the most out of it right now?
Yeah,
it's Lucky.
Lure's play will be collecting the weapons first. Also still needs the railgun. Oh, he does have a real gun. He hits one perfect shot. He hits.
All comes in and a knock by 7 HP. Lewis surviving in a situation where, you know, the one slightly better placed rocket and he was gone, and we're seeing that a bit between these sort of two. It's like a fair few like scrappy fights where they both just escape on next to nothing. And Lewis doesn't want to make a mistake. He doesn't want to push out too far. One frag ahead now for him. We're halfway through this match. Beautiful rail from Lucky. Lure is in such a scary spot here. He really cannot afford to take another shot. And good job avoiding that there. Oh, Lucky's pushing in with the the damage, and almost goes off 16 HP.
Yeah, he's not out of the danger zone yet. Oh, but Lure does not know that he is at the heavy. So this is a free pickup.
So yeah, he has managed to push him back into that spot, so it will be, yeah, as you say, a free mega for him. So he doesn't come out empty-handed in that situation. Yeah, I think this is the spot that Lucky's going to want to sort of sit around. He's going to want to just have this side of the map to himself. Just rotate between these items where he can. Just going to push straight up into T here. A little bit too slow actually there, and Lewis able to take that item and get away with it. There we go. That's a great rail though from Lucky and Lure. Very little armor. The only problem is Lucky has just left that center T position now, so that armor shard is just free for Lure to go up and grab. So Lucky's hitting the damage, but he's also giving Lure the opportunity to potentially get back into this. And like again here, it's just, you know, while he knew Lure was stuck on that side of the map, but didn't try and make any super aggressive play over there. Just opted to go back to his item instead of just wait there and then try and push in afterwards. But there's not enough split right now to do that. Rails exchange from both players, and again, we're going to see a situation both players on about 10, 20 HP. And it's going to be the question of, is anyone going to make the mistake? Lucky only just getting that 50 shard now, just in time too, as Lure's popping around. Neither player wants to take a rail right now. And that's exactly why.
Oh, but the spawn.
That is unfortunate for Lucky. Probably shouldn't have gone back there towards TP and allowed him to spawn over there. But he's going to try and push in here, yeah, because Lure's got nothing. He's got rails, and as soon as you miss one of those rails in close range, that's what happens. Yep. Lucky capitalizing on that situation, and he's got orb back now as well. 4 to 6.
Yeah, so now let's see if Lure is able to open something up. Like he has to do so much damage. He's even scared of getting to this railgun, but it's actually turns out into a great trap. Lucky just
that was a beautiful trap from Lure there, yeah. Great LG hit pretty much everything. And I think by the time that Lucky realized what was happening to him, he was pretty much dead. And Lure set this up perfectly as well. So he's got timing between these two items. He saw him at the last second there, so he knows he's heading over towards rail. Can he catch him out anyway here? Gonna push through. Rocket's not connecting for either player. There we go. Lucky getting a bit of rocket damage. The LG coming out. Bad, but the rockets. Neither player getting a full hit. And again, both players are just gonna fall back when they're on sort of that. Just under that railable state, they're gonna fall off. Try and restack up. Lewis still does have to get 1 kill here. Remember that. He's 1 kill down. 6 to 5. Not overly healthy. We will have this mega. Just flipping that wall there, he wasn't able to. Oh, and Lucky, that was a and a second one too. These are massive for Lucky. In fact, Lucky's even just pushing in with the orb. Takes a massive amount of damage, which is really risky. 1 rail from Lure, and this is it for him. It's back to tied game. Mind you, healthier himself, and what a great combo kill there.
Nice. I think he only had a few pixels to hit that follow-up rail, but he does it.
What I don't get is why Lucky doesn't have to hang around in that situation.
Yeah,
look at the time.
Yeah,
there was only 20 to 30 seconds left. Didn't need to fight that. And the trap set up here again. Is it going to be enough?
Oh, the rockets are not doing anything for Lure.
Oh, he's got to be so careful. Both players. Neither of them can really take so much damage, especially after that rail. I think he's going to come out. Lucky's rail. He's too good. He's not going to miss that shot. Question is now, can Lure get back into this somehow? He's still railable. And against a player like Lucky, that's a horrible thought.
Yeah, he does not want to make an appearance, but he does, and Lucky has a shot lined up. So even if Lucky had the full rotation last time around, he didn't get the frag. Lure again out of control without any armor.
Lure is playing this correctly right now, though. He needs to just not worry about taking these fights. He needs to just get this stack up, right? Like, Lucky's stack can only get so big. Even if he picks up two of these items, all stand there as a scary angle. Tribal comes out, doesn't do much. Heavy will be collected. Great rail. Eaker as well. There's a little bit of damage. The question is that enough to win this item? And there is still a little bit of time before us. So the question is Lucky going to try and push this? The Trouble might be enough to hold him back. The rail's coming through, not connecting. And Lure has found himself back in this game. And oh, nice engagement here by this Heavy. Still 10 seconds up.
He also now has the better position for this next Heavy.
Oh, that rail changes that. That double rail
definitely.
changes that. Good rocket from Lure. Oh, he pushes straight through the TP! And he almost hits himself too, forces himself back. And again, we're going to see ourselves back in the exact same situation where Lure's just going to be sitting on these outside of the map. Lucky's going to take all these, and that might be a push after that.
Yeah, now the orb is also up. Like, if now Lucky hits one rail, he just orbs in and seals the deal.
There's the orb, and yeah, it doesn't connect too much, but yeah, Lure's on such a low stack, there's nothing you could do there. And there you go, you couldn't have it much closer for your first match, could you? 7-6.
Okay, and we go to Lot Covenant.
Yeah, Blood Covenant. We see the light matchup again, and we've got 2-minute wait. Says Lure. So I saw we ended up with our predictions on our previous one here at 50-50 on the dot.
So yeah, I think Nyx is pretty much a comfort pick for Lure. I was lucky on the Athena.
I think we're going to see some good stuff from I think he's been playing a fair bit of the Athena. He knows how to handle the champion, he knows how to use the hooks to his advantage. I think he'll be getting around the map pretty quick smart, so I think it's going to come up to Lure whether or not he can handle that speed, whether or not he's going to be able to... We know that Lure, he's happy to play a bit of a slower game if need be. We saw him at the end of that match there. Like, he almost got back, like, from what looked like such a dire situation, down with no major items to his name. He was at 100 stack, and that was it. And he managed to almost take it back and almost get that win. So you can definitely play the sort of game that, Nyx, like, really does allow. And that's the great thing about Nyx as a character. You can, if you need to do that a little bit of aggression here and there, you go for an aggressive Ghost Walk in. But as what you'll see with most players, they'll keep it for that safety's sake. All right, and both players are ready to kick us off in this matchup. The first map going Lucky's way.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, Blood Covenant can be pretty slow, but the map after Molten Falls can go in a similar fashion. Maybe even more than Blood Covenant.
I think also with their champ picks on Molten Falls, it doesn't necessarily lend itself to a super fast, like high octane game. You know, Athena and Eisen and Galena. Not two champions you'd typically think of when you
Prepare to fight.
talk about speed. But
Round
gotta get there first.
3, 2, 1.
See how much Lucky's been practicing with these hooks. And he gets the spawn that he's going to want. He gets this rail side. Gets this heavy. He drops down here. Gets this white first. And Lewis going to go in for damage here. That HMG coming out doing a lot of work. Look how much damage he's did already. I think we're going to actually see him. He's going to actually try and come over here and steal this Mega. But no, I don't think he's realized that Lua never picked it up. So it's still just sitting up there. Lucky realized he could have gone and steal that, but that's a great rail. And that's forced out the Ghost Walk. Good Ghost Walk actually from Lewis, sorry, and both players again we're seeing in a railable state, really low after a bit of a scrappy fight there as he tries to dive over.
Yeah,
And-
I don't think Lucky even noticed when the Mega was picked up, because he was collecting the machine gun. But yeah, we don't see any trickery from Lure pressuring this Mega health.
What we do have now, though, is due to that quite a large split in these items. We're probably going to see a fight over towards this heavy, and yeah, Lewis sitting on the rail. They're both trade rails. Neither of them healthy here. Lewis opts to drop down. He's trying to go for that 25, not up just yet, and managed to stall this out to the point where the Mega is now also up, and Lucky's just going to fall back here. Here's the jump pad in the center there. So the question is, how's he going to play around that? And yeah.
Oh, the
interesting
drop
here.
out! Oh, but it actually
Even that and the
favors
rockets.
Lure more. Oh, those
Wow.
rockets.
I don't think that's how he should have envisioned that happening, but I don't think he's going to be complaining. That was a good kill there for him. Some great rockets. But Lucky's got those rails coming out now, and oh, great rail though from Lure, and Curse of the Light, right? You know, he's so low off spawn, he's now down to 75 HP. Nyx can still get around this map extremely quickly. Question is, can Lure get back here? He's going to try and punish this pickup, and oh, beautiful timing. Oh, two rails immediately. Great shots there from Lure, and he's going to try and double back here, and Lucky trying to play that quietly, trying to double back. Not going to allow it. And Lure picking up a second frag. And right now, Lucky looks like he's kind of struggling a little bit in this situation. Getting a little bit of machine gun damage off there. Oh, here we go. The aggressive invis comes out, and this is actually going to work perfectly, but no, he lands right in front of him with a shotgun. That is not where you want to be. What? No, Lucky. He tries to hook back up top.
Oh,
Right
and
into rocket,
this!
and a direct rocket off spawn. Lure has done so much damage on 14 HP. And Lucky's probably just sitting there thinking, where the hell did that come from? Rockets raining down from heaven, and a vertical rail was close. Lure right now, he is looking hot. That Ghost Wall could have ended a little bit scary for him, but they convert it. There we go. Another invis. I love the aggressive invis. I know sometimes you don't see that often, but wasn't able to get anything off this one, unfortunately. A little bit more rocket damage, and another rail. He's just hitting everything right now, and another one. Forcing the spawn as well, hits another shot, and Lucky right now. Wait, what does he do? Yeah. Great choice of the machine gun there. And I love it. He opts to go back here towards the heavy. So crucial for the lights. Does miss that nail jump up top, but that's alright. You can just rocket jump up here. Just try and keeping that rail off the hands of Lucky. He saw what it was doing last matchup. And all the time he can keep it off him is better. And we're just going to see both players opted to fall back to their items. So Lucky has got his railgun now. Fortunate for him. Look, he's still just trying to defend this item. Whether he realizes that Lucky's got one or not, he hasn't really opted to venture on the other side of the map yet. He's aware of the position. Rails flying between both players. Nothing connecting. No damage dealt actually in this fight. Rails again. Missing invis. Straight gonna get forced. I do like how Lewis sometimes just opts to use the invis like early, rather than waiting until he takes 2 or 3 rails, right? He's on critical health. He'll just invis when he's on like a large stack. And again, a bit of an aggressive fight here. Lucky. Just trying to push in. And he's finally hitting some damage, and there we go. Finally, the rails are connecting. Probably felt like all match for him.
Yeah, it's unfortunately that he doesn't connect these shots.
Yeah, those early ones off spawn are, especially on the light, it's such a huge thing. And there we go. That's a nice shot.
Oh, invis use, yeah.
Invis forced. Can he catch him out of the invis? So we've only got 4 minutes left of this game, and there's 4 frags for him to still find against the Knicks. And if Lua just starts cycling all these items, it's all these hourglasses, like look at that, there's a few more, his invis is almost back up again, 5 seconds. Every missed rail is just more time basically, but and that tribop is fantastic. Lucky forced off again. Oh, and another great rail from Lua. And Lua right now, he just looks at home right on this map. Like he is just playing this so well. He looks really comfortable. Oh, great shot there from Lucky. Neither player is healthy there, but oh, that rocket was enough to push him off the ledge, and Lua was quick with that shot. Beautiful combo shot. It's another frag to his name. Lucky. He's kind of just taking this fight. I feel like he thinks he needs to win this fight here and now. Hitting that rail does actually give him that heavy. That's a good spot for him. The question is he going to be quick enough here? Oh, that rail moments earlier, and yet I think Lua was just contemplating for a second. He just thought he needs to use it. You can go get some of these vials. Lucky right now. He's done a good job. He's taken pretty much all of them off the map. There's only one sitting there for Lua, and there we go. That's another kill.
Good aggressive
4
push.
kills, 3 minutes.
He's not at the right item. But then again, yeah, Lure is, I think, content with the lead. Like he's now only playing the player right now. He's only listening out.
Well, that's pretty much what Lua was doing there. He just waited to hear what item Lucky was going for. And here we go, though. The speed of this hook doesn't actually get to rocket. And oh, the shotgun comes out from Lua. That was almost enough. Down to 16 HP. And while, yes, Lucky got that kill, he's really not... Like, if he takes a fight right now, look, he's got to play quiet because they've just picked up that armor down there. And machine gun, look at that. Doing so much damage. That was a great rail. Lucky needed to hit that. If he missed that, he was dead. Fortunately for him, he's able to fall back, pick up these items, get a little bit of stack back. Oh, interesting choice. He just looks straight up, and we have a bit of a mid-air duel. Invis coming out, and
what's a real
cheeky devil sitting on that item. It's not even going to be up for a little while. And Lucky's running, and I think both players have kind of lost a little bit of an idea of when these megas are spawning.
Yeah,
Lucky
items
will
are
get this.
pretty much synced up, so that does not.
And that's working
Lucky.
really well for Lua. Yeah.
Oh, but the trap!
Catch each other out here, and
wow,
that's not a bad kill for him.
There is still time.
He's got to be careful. He's only got 100 health here. He does opt to hook through, but that was a big rocket actually there from Lua.
No ammo for the real gun.
Good swap to the HMG, doing a lot of damage.
1 minute warning.
Problem is now Lua's going to have his own railgun, and there we go. He does get good stack here, so he's in this position. I'd like to see him pick up those time shards because you've got 9 minutes to get 2 frags, and you've got a ghost walk in there as well. So you've pretty much got 9 minutes for 3 frags, and that's a great way for Lua to start this fight. There we go. A lot of defensive damage, and Lucky still no rails.
Oh, the
Don't
weight
think
from
this-
there, yeah.
Yeah. Lua, such a patient player when he needs to be. That was a great shotgun there. And the GG's come out.
Hello?
Hello?
And we've got Donna in.
My computer has been resuscitated.
You've
Nice.
revived it.
I've performed CPR.
Very good.
Time.
Wow, what a close game.
Yeah, we've been having some great sets. Did you catch all the ones with Night Dan?
I saw a little bit of the games previous, but
Yeah, we've been treated to some good matches of Quake tonight, and we're carrying on now with the third map in this set.
I did
1-1.
Lua vs Salty. Chuck me an invite. Lua vs Salty was a good series.
Yeah, it was a close fought battle to get up to this position here, and then it's a long way from that part of the lower bracket. Like, Lua's now got to battle his way up. After beating Salty, he's now got to battle his way through RRLUCKY, then through Night, and then all the way to get to the grand final where he's a map behind versus Dan. So it's a long haul for him, but if he can do it, it'll be a story. Molten Falls. Alright, both players are ready to go. We're going to jump straight into this one.
Molten Falls, hey? That
Molten
isn't
Falls,
that
and
far,
we've got Galena Eisen. I mean, we could be in for a slow one here.
Oh, I mean, I
Like,
know that. We got Lua and
Lucky.
RRLUCKY here.
Yeah, I was going to say we've got Lucky on Galena, so he's going to want to get this totem set up going before he starts taking these fights. But I think he'll take look, if he can get that rail side of the map early and get control of it, I think he'll be a bit more willing to take these fights.
It's 1-1, right? Sorry, I'm just catching up.
1-1, correct.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And is this BO5 or 3?
BO5.
Awesome.
We've got BO5 all the way to the grand
Awesome.
final.
Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Oh, my graphics are on max. Wow, that looks beautiful.
Round begins
Are we
in
starting on fuzzy?
3.
Let's start with Lua. Let's see what we can do with the turret. See what Eisen's got in store for us. And Lua's definitely getting the spawn that I think Lucky would have been dreaming of. Which we also see will also favor the Eisen as well. The just that small little passive, get that little bit of extra cooldown on his turret. Like, look, he's thrown the turret down before he picked up that one. It's already almost back. But Lucky going straight into rail, immediately taking the first shot. Turret down.
Yeah, good punish on the rail pickup there from Lua.
I can see Lua, he's just really focusing on getting this item up. Like, he knows that, right, Galena, she's going to want all of these items.
I don't think Lucky knows. Well, he does now. He didn't know that there was a massive delay on red.
Interesting that Lua didn't opt to try and, like, check out that mega side of the map there while he was there, but
He didn't really have any information though, so I think that's fine.
both players here, they catch a glimpse, missing rails, and Lua again. We're going to just see this really quiet play coming out of Lua. Very much sort of like a staple of his style of play, right? He's happy to set up these, like, play quietly. He'll willingly go for these engagements like this. He catches
Nice
them
jump
out.
across.
Railgun out.
Oh.
Great rockets, but turret coming down as well. We are pushing the
Play for
LG
Lua.
in.
Oh, he can't rocket jump up and get to Mega quicker. So
That would have been a kill probably for him, because Lucky's not in a healthy situation. That missed rail though, that could have crippled Lucky. Is he going to see those totems there behind the pillar? He's not. Question is, so yeah, Lucky's only got one totem up right now. He gets caught with rail out again. These rockets.
Great shot there.
Combo kill.
You got to be so careful coming through that teleporter with
Especially
rail
rail
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get caught there, it's just there's nothing you can do, and Lua punished him for it. Even if you hit that shot, if they've got rockets out, there's nothing you're going to be able to do after that first shot.
Yeah, you definitely got to switch off before shooting. It's hard, but yeah.
It's these small little things that, you know,
Yeah.
what makes you a great player versus a good player sort of thing, you know, and
It's a great start from Lua here. And he's controlling this rail with the turret really well. Nice rockets from RRLUCKY though.
Lucky just pushing in here, and again,
the rail again. Oh,
that's the same problem. He knew, and none of that, he knew Lua was right there. So the fact that he pushed in was just, whether he was just like overestimating his, you know, ability there, or maybe thought Lua was lower than what he was, but he didn't get much damage off in that first fight.
I think he assumed Lua would just run straight to heavy, but Lua didn't really need it. Like, he was still pretty healthy. So I think RRLUCKY wanted to look for a rail, but great thing
This
by
is good,
Lua.
getting rid of the totem.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, I think Lua, he knows Lucky's playstyle, right? He knows he loves this railgun. So he's just happy to sit in this rail room with the turret. And you've noticed, he has not put the turret anywhere else other than this one room all game. And I don't think it's going to move all game. Unless Lucky gets full control and can take this side of the map, it's going to live there. Which just makes it impossible for Lucky to get a free rail. He's even just hiding in this room again.
Molten's similar to Bloodkov in regards that, you know, it's a very rail, like it's a massive map, right? It's very rail heavy.
Yeah.
And without rail, it's quite hard in some of these fights.
So especially for a player, yeah, like Lucky, who, you know, it's not that he relies only on rail, but like his rail is such a strong part of his kit.
Yeah.
You know, he can hit, if he hits 60% rail in a match, I'd be like, okay, that's pretty normal, whatever.
And we see turret going down, rail again.
And Lua's just happy. Like, Lua has gone to the other side of the map once pretty much now. And that was just to destroy a totem. And he hasn't needed to go to the other side. He got his rocket launcher to begin with, and that was it.
This is nice though. He's switching up where he's defending this room from. So he's not just sitting. Oh, he jumps in an LG fight.
Wow, and
He doesn't even get the armor.
The ancients.
that armor probably would have won him that fight there, I think. And because
I like
Lucky was
this
only
rocket
just
jump.
live, and yeah, and he's pushes him into the jump.
Oh,
The
he's
question is, can he get the damage though?
rocket.
3 HP he does survive, and this is actually really big now for Lua, because it means he can just set back up right in this room again. Look, there you go.
It's just reset. Yeah.
And we're back in this is where we were square one. This must be really frustrating for Lucky. And he's going quiet again, and gonna catch Lucky out here. The rockets though from Lucky are really good, and yeah, Lua's got to run.
I think Lua taking a rocket fight there when he's got a railgun advantage is a bit of a misplay. Because now RRLUCKY... Oh, great shot.
Right after the arm pickup as well. He's gonna get heavy. So this will be the first time pretty much we're gonna see these items split between the players.
And I
Assuming that Lucky's not...
RRLUCKY... I think RRLUCKY could have grabbed that red and potentially come over for the mega. Because there was they weren't in sync. There was about 8 seconds between them. So potentially a little mistake there. But
I think he's just so cautious of like how Lua's been playing this. He doesn't want to walk into these traps. Like Lua's just sitting behind the corner with a rocket out, and he'll do 100 damage immediately. He just doesn't want to get hit by that. And sometimes that can be, you know, what can win you a match, right? Like just get into the mental game of it and make your opponent fear you.
we're just going to see a trade of items here.
Yeah. Lua now will have timing on that, and I don't think Lucky got close enough to hear that mega as well. He'll know roughly the time.
No, I think right now the only armor is that one at rail, and the thing is Lua's kind of out-positioned himself from that armor. Oh, but now he can actually go take a rail and grab this.
I don't know about Lucky jumping down there with rail. Like if he hit it, it's fine, but he doesn't hit that rail, and if he just had LG out there, that was pretty much a free kill.
Yeah, he had potential for full map control there.
Again,
and now
we're just going
to see another trade, yeah.
Which still though, the Lucky's definitely on the side of the map he wants to be on. He's going to push straight in here again. The rockets, I don't even know where he came from. He just appeared out of nowhere.
He just dropped from rockets there, I'm pretty sure.
That was a great kill from him, and a clean kill from him as well, which is what's really crucial.
Yeah, because now he's got very good stack. The issue is it's going to be interesting to see how he plays the items. They're pretty much at the same time now, and on Molten, you know, you need at least 5 seconds, right, to get from one item to the other. I think that's fine though. You know, 3.5 minutes left. There's no rush, right? It's one frag. Oh, what a shot from Lure there, and he's actually pushing in aggressive.
And this is what we're seeing. Like, yeah, we knew that Lucky likes. Oh, that was a bit of a misplay. I don't know if he's got rockets. Lure probably should have just peeked out there with the rockets, but he missed it.
Yeah.
He actually launched himself across because he knew that Lucky was distracted on the turret, and no one's technically.
Oh.
There we go. Finally, the kill comes out, but that was really messy fight from both of them. Honestly, they should have just been swapping weapons. I think they're relying too much on their railguns. So I don't care how good your railgun is. Sometimes you need to swap it.
Especially in big games like this, you know, you sometimes miss those easy shots that you'd expect to hit. But a quick rail fight, 3 rail exchange. Oh, RRLUCKY, both rail.
So still gotta be careful. Oh, nice, good shot, good swap though. As we were saying about how he needs to swap off his rail, good swap to the shotgun there.
Nice shotgun there.
He was really aware of the his opponent's stack.
Chucks totem down below LG. Again, we're going to see another trade. I think RRLUCKY will be happy with that. He's got all weapons and he's got control of this rail room here.
I think another thing to note is he's now in the lead too. So
yes, especially on
he's no longer
now.
the one with the pressure on him.
Yeah, we're getting. Oh, that's a crucial miss. Nice play from Lure here, and
great rockets from Lure, and doesn't connect an out of LG range. Really well played by Lure to backpedal there, because he knew he was sort of at max range for LG anyway. So he just takes a couple of steps back. Lure, oh, but there we go, that rail. And Lure doesn't even stop to get the armor. He's just legging it. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that.
I think this is where a bit of aggression from RRLUCKY will be good. You know, he's got a pretty significant stack advantage right now.
Be so careful of this room here, and that's the other 50 shard now. Lure, and items are perfectly split, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a slow one here, but no, as I say that, Lure, he's just not Lure, sorry.
Great rocket.
He's just pushing straight in, but how does Lucky win that?
I think Lure missed a crucial midi there. It wasn't really a midi, just, you know, a...
So, yeah, he bounced him around and just went a little bit further maybe than he expected, and just didn't get that follow-up shot.
This is good pressure from Lure though, actually, sitting up top there. Because now he will be able to grab rail. Even stacks again.
One Lucky pulling out the rail last second. Oh, great rails from Lure, yeah. And Lucky, he's just got to leg it here. He's got no totems up.
Oh, that's risky. Yeah.
And wow, Lure just not missing any of those crucial shots. He had to hit them all, and he did. 50 seconds to go. We're back tied up once again.
I think the weapon selection here, as you said, is kind of punishing them both, really. Like, we could see a bit more LG here and just sort of punish the use of rail from both players.
Yeah.
But again, you know, 5-5, 30 seconds left, pretty much even stacks here. RRLUCKY does have control of the top map. However, he's got no rail, and Lure is, as we said in the start, he's just sitting in that rail room with turret up.
Interesting, they're actually sitting there with rocket out rather than having his rail prepared. Potentially missed a shot there, but didn't cost him much. Interesting, he's actually putting the turret in the room prior the room with the time shards before, which again, as we were saying, like just mixing things up again.
Yeah.
Because Lucky's not going to suspect this. Whether or not it gets any damage or not is a question, but yeah, there, look, he comes in. It doesn't do any. Well, 1 tick of damage, so it's effectively nothing. But look how much like time that stalled off. Yeah, it's given like, Lure the position now.
Yeah. Look where he's set up. Just out. I think he's outside the room, just waiting.
And just trying to scare him off. And now I think we're going to have a bit of a loss. I don't think we're going to see Lucky charge in, because Lucky's a few times now, he's just sort of like just charged straight into these rooms without really clearing them. And that's what's got Lure a lot of free damage.
RRLUCKY there, because Lure pushed in, RRLUCKY actually could have taken top control of the map there rather than just coming back to Mega. But Lure's actually put a massive delay on red, and RRLUCKY hits a great rocket.
Lure's got to be really careful here, actually. On his low ground, he's taking a lot of damage, and Lucky, he can't just push in through this doorway, though. He does, and oh my god, fortunately for him, he hits that huge rocket to begin with, and
Mega is up, though.
Lure's got to fall back, and this is the thing, right? That delay that we've talked about, that's now going to give Lure time. He's going to get this 50 shot, he's going to get the Mega, and he's going to have time to get back to the heavy. But no, he's actually going to sit there and hold up. He's not actually going to go, even after he's the one who put the delay on it,
Yeah, and now RRLUCKY is just going to get, and again, reset. Except this time, RRLUCKY's got all weapons.
Is it just nerves now from like Lua? Like, because he had the perfect play set up in that situation, and then he sort of just allowed Lucky to get back into this, or
I think it's just a play style thing, right? We can, both these players are quite defensive. Maybe they don't want to take risks, and again, it is overtime, right? So
yeah, there's
you
always
can't really blame them.
there's always pressure in everything. You don't want to be the one to make that mistake. And it's like that's why the game was lost, because I did this one thing. And
great drop down from RRLUCKY there.
yeah, he's not ready for that whatsoever. And going on top of the turret, doing a little bit of distraction work there for Lua.
Again, still pretty much even stacks. 10 seconds till Mega. Be interesting to see if Lua applies some pressure to this Mega here.
I think he'll just be happy just staying up on this high ground. He just wants to get the information. Both players are just playing this so quiet right now. Like when they don't have to, they're not making any extra noise. But good trouble, good read here from Lua. The missed rail is going to get this heavy, but Lucky's going to want aggression on here. And these were two fantastic rockets. And coming through, oh, that rail though. Totem comes out. It's not going to do a huge amount. And
oh, he's railable. He's railable. Oh, and he's just dropped down. Oh, this is not good for RRLUCKY.
And Lucky's just pushing through, and Lua with that final rail to take it, and just that one small little misplay. I think Lucky was getting a little bit predictable towards the end of the map. Like that same play coming through LG into heavy. He did that a couple of times in a row, and I think Lua was starting to get ready for that. And like you saw it, right? He got the tri-bolt ready. He preemptively did the as he heard the jump pad near Mega. He goes into position, shoots the tri-bolt. He gets like 60 damage on that for free immediately. And then he falls back and gets his heavy.
I think the initial play was fine. Like, he was dealing good damage. He hit 2 nice rockets, but then I think he stuck around. And you sort of need to know that it's quite common for people when they're in Lua's position there to actually go through the TP. So I think RRLUCKY should have just backed off, held the TP, and then, that's fine. If he doesn't go through that, you get that light and Mega. But I mean, that was a very tight game, neck and neck.
Yeah, well, say one small little mistake for me to play could have cost them the whole set.
Yeah.
It could have ended up in completely different. So, and again, like I think the predictions were pretty much bang on 50-50. As we said at the start, like this match is going to go down the wire.
Yeah,
I think for every map. We are going on to Blood Run now.
I mean, this is a great map for both these players. You can really play quite defensive on this map, as we all know. So what are the champ picks for this one?
So we've got Doom with Lucky and BJ for Lua.
Okay.
I'd say I'm definitely rating Lucky's pick here. Like, if he can, mind you, though, we saw what Knight did with BJ at the start of the previous time on this map. Maybe he's learned something from maybe Lua, was watching Knight before.
Yeah, I think they're pretty even, actually. Doom's good because you can sort of jump up to red, you can jump across from tri-bolt to shoddy, but BJ is very good defensively and offensively, but we know Lua's probably going to use him more defensively. That double LG, double rail even.
This map honestly could just come down to whoever can get that first frag or two.
Yeah.
Because both these characters, like Doom, he's got that speed. If he gets, in a pickle, he can just pop that berserk and he can just fly out of any of these rooms so quick. And it's going to be impossible for Lua to chase him in that case. So it might just come down to who can get these, and which seems to be always the case with Bloodrun, right? Like you always talk about it. It could just come down to the first couple of frags, could end up winning you this match.
Yeah,
and that's just what it ends up being. And it's you get a lot of these really tight games, and
it's also a map where if you can, as you said, get a couple frags, you can you don't really need full control, but you can just sort of split the items quite easily, and then you're happy with that.
Yeah.
If you're poking around red, generally they'll just spam some tri-bolt, a couple rails, and that's 30 seconds gone there. Then you just trade armors, and that can happen for minutes on end, especially when you've got both players who are more defensive. So this should, the start of this game, first couple minutes, quite crucial, this one.
As long as they can keep the pressure on once to get the lead, like they can't let it get too far out of control.
Yeah, I think a mistake that we see a lot of defensive players see is they might get a couple frags initially, but it's still too early to just plus back entirely, right? You need
we've all seen that clip, that match where it was a base, I think, got the 1 kill of Scale Bearer and then ran away for 9 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And while that may be not an interesting style play, that took a lot of skill. I don't care what anyone says. That was very hard for him to do. And full credit to him for being able to do that for 9 minutes. And it's not as easy as it's not as easy as it looks. So you still have to be put in work, even when you are ahead, even if it's 2-3 frags ahead, right? Because if they get that one frag, they can catch you off the spawn, they can get you before you get the weapons, they're going to have the stack,
Prepare to fight.
and then it can just start steamrolling out of hand, and then before you know it, you're one frag down, you're chasing them with a minute to go.
Begins in 3.
And then good luck, because it's chasing them in blood run with a minute.
Fight.
Let's start on Lucky this one. He is
Yes.
mapped down. I think we started on Lua last one, so
And we
a
see
little bit of pressure here. Oh, some
Pretty
great rails,
standard
and he's actually railable.
does get that shard, which is good, and that missed rail there. But yeah, Lua hitting a huge amount of damage to begin this map. And I think, yeah,
Oh,
Lucky
he's
now we're going
walking
to see.
straight into Lua. Oh, Lua doesn't push up all the way.
So he's giving up this high ground position though, and Lua, he might, if he doesn't know there and he goes to the TP, Lua might be waiting for him. Oh, but look at that,
Sure.
Lua just sneaking through, rail out, and
No, Lua's
he
got
do now?
potential for full control. It doesn't even matter about frag here.
yeah. And not that, Lucky now, Berserk popped, he's got to just get out of here now.
This
I think I
is
heard the
great
dual
from
wheel
Lua.
too,
This
and
is
Lua should
great.
just be pushing,
Just
swapping weapons.
machine gun. Oh,
Doesn't know he gets the shot.
Does get the shot.
Does take a lot of damage though in this. It's good amount that Lucky's managed to, like, look at the stacks. They're pretty much even right now. So if he can contest one of these items, that was
Tri-bolt.
fantastic tri-bolt though, and that's pretty much ruined everything I just said. However, Lua's not careful.
Yeah, Lua,
He might
slight
actually-
overextension there, I think. Another great route.
He does give up though the Mega. I think honestly, if he played his cards right, he probably could have, whether or not he got both items or just like keep some bit more control or get a bit of damage off both would have been nice. But Lucky just camping in this top spot.
He's crouching in the corner.
And yeah, the tri-bolt's not going to hit you in that angle. You kind of have to go a bit wider around if you want that to hit there. So Lua does now have a position on him though.
He would have heard that. He would know that RRLUCKY. I don't think RRLUCKY has got rail yet. I know he does. And we just see a trade of items. Lua not even peeking. So essentially even stacks. Both lights are up.
Yeah, this is Lua's playstyle, right? Like he doesn't
Yeah.
want. He's not necessarily going to take a fight that he doesn't need to, unless he thinks he's going to like win it or have a good advantage. He's not even going to bother about peeking it. Where a lot of players would just pop out for a rail and just hope for the best. And oh, that was a bit of a blunder there. Almost taking a rail for free.
So as I said, this is the exact situation I was talking about, except where both players are just sort of playing around the items, you know, split. Oh, nice angle from Lua there.
Yeah.
And now, see, he knows that that bottom armor is not up. So now RRLUCKY's actually going to get this top armor.
He's gonna might be able to catch him out here. Oh, great rail from Lucky, and
Great
yeah,
shot.
that's Lua's got to run now, and
But
Still 5 seconds off
RRLUCKY is
major.
very low. But yeah, he's still railable.
neither player here really wants to engage in this. And he's gonna drop down. And,
Oh, what a
great rocket! And he's gonna keep pushing this.
Oh. So now
I think Lua-
RRLUCKY is set up on the next light.
Oh, he might catch him off here though. Just no, he does not. And Lucky cannot hang around for this. He tries to get the rail off. He's on 50 HP. Really risky play. Fortunately for him, he does survive, and he's going to be ready for this. He does see the
Shot
jump.
from
And
Lua.
10 HP now. What's he going to do? That armor's just gone as well, and he jumps across,
great
and
shot.
Lua's not going to miss that easy shot.
Next.
Beautiful rocket jump up, take this high ground position, and heavy as well.
Now this is where I'd like to see Lua apply some pressure. That bottom armor is up. That top armor is still not up. Yeah,
Great
this
job
is
they're
great.
denying it, and yeah, now
Now
there's
the
only
only
one more
armor
armor
up
on
is
the
that
map.
top one. He's a bit early to this though.
Oh, yeah, this
because
is
he
dangerous,
actually
but-
grabbed the mega before red. He must have forgotten.
Stopwatch.
That's right. He does. Fortunately for him, Lucky doesn't have either tri-bolt or rocket, so he can't really punish that situation unless he tries to just jump out in the open, which he didn't. So I think Lua at this point, he was going to respect Lucky's aim enough not to do something as silly as that, and going to go back here, restack. Still Lucky. He's only just got that 150 shot. It's taken this long for him to get any armor. Now Lua's got this 50 shot behind him as well. Question is, what items are you going to be able to play for? Are you going to be able to get this great rail as he trumps
Another
over?
great shot from Rail. 60% Rail from Lua so far.
Yeah, and Lucky didn't even want to be there. He's just sort of
Oh,
run out.
some
Wow,
great
there's two
rounds.
shots. He's actually pushing this, so that's really dangerous.
RRLUCKY can't push this because the top armor is the only one. Oh, I think. See, again, another missed opportunity there for Lua to take like full control of this map.
He does prepare the angle, but he's just a little bit too slow. Lucky's already gone by the time he can hold that angle, and he misses that rail. And he's now railable. And I think Lucky, he just wants to push this. He's rocketed himself, railable again. Fortunately, now he gets that 25 years above, but another one, and Lucky is just not missing these rails.
5-minute warning.
Lure right now is so low.
Both items up, and great play from RRLUCKY to actually not go for the red and go straight for the mega there. This is beautiful play from RRLUCKY. Shoddy comes out.
Good bit of damage, but
excellent push.
Perfect from Lucky though, yeah. Exactly. He's just nice now spam to stop pushing. Oh, but as he peeks away. So Lucky's aim is starting to pick up, I think, now when he's hitting these shots. This is when you want to be a bit scared, but it's good. He doesn't go too far. He doesn't fully commit to that because he would have lost Mega otherwise, and he still needs to stay close. There's not a huge split between these two items.
Oh, he's missed. Lua's just missed the rockets. Not that it matters too much.
Oh, a little whiff there of the double jump, but that's okay. He's actually just intentionally putting a longer delay. That's the only reason. Now, Lucky does only have one rocket here, so
Lua has just missed walking up the jump pad there. Some great defensive rockets.
Even denying that that shard there. This is really good from Lucky. He might not be able to make it to
Oh, Lua, that was Lua's mega there.
Yeah,
I don't think he hurt him.
But Lucky, he's just now let him have it for his back. So it's they've both just kind of let the opponent have the item for nothing.
Now Lua's pushing red. Sorry, he's not up. Wow, look at that LG. Yeah,
that was just phenomenal. So that's why you cannot sit on that item when it's not up. No matter how much stack you have, especially against a dual wielding BJ, it is going to end so poorly for you like that. And Lua taking the lead again, and now he's one frag up. We've got 3 minutes to go. He's also going to get this mega here. Great rail from Lucky, but Lua is going to fall straight onto that mega afterwards, so it doesn't do a huge amount.
And now he's sitting on red again. Way too early. 4 seconds. Great rocket. Oh, just LG.
Doesn't actually hit much damage in this end. Beautiful angle there from Lua, but
yeah, great angle.
He's got to be careful. I think Lua sometimes maybe should just have these rail on these longer angles. Just be ready because he knows Lucky's going to peek right with a rail out because that's just how he's going to play it. How he plays. But he's just sometimes had rocket and beautiful little peek catches Lucky with the tri-bolt out, 4-2, and another fantastic shot. Lucky just jumping. Honestly, if Lucky didn't jump there, it probably wouldn't have been fine. He would have been fine. It's just sort of top of his head. And now it's time is really a factor for this match, and just
these rails here.
RRLUCKY is just so good at hitting those shots, but the problem is every time he goes for one, and he's just trying to push in here, the wrong weapon out. Honestly, he probably could have gone in for a punch there. He was down to 50 HP, which would have killed. But I think at this stage, this might be getting close to GG, unless Lucky can get something going here. I don't think Lua's going to make... Yeah, great weapon choice too. I love that he... Ooh, that armor.
I'm okay.
Can't even rocket jump up to that. Oh no, the prediction through the TP and Lucky falls GG's.
Wow.
What a fantastic shot there from the beautiful prediction shot. Takes that frag and...
Just some really small mistakes from both players. And I think RRLUCKY just not capitalizing on a few small moments really cost him there.
Yeah, and Lua just doing enough work right defensively, getting enough damage off. Like, while Lucky was hitting all these fantastic rails as Lucky would peek out on these really tight angles, hit this shot, but Lua was getting enough of them in return to keep RRLUCKY at bay, right? He wasn't hitting enough damage